What's up, guys? Alright, so today, so today we're going to be talking about you should buy a Yamaha R3. So, I'll get into that a little bit later. But right now, we're going to go through a little bit twisty roads. Alright, so this bike can handle a lot. Like, it's actually a really good bike. I was thinking, at first I was really set on getting a 600 for my first bike. Like, that was all I wanted. And then after watching some videos and stuff, I was like, well, maybe that might not be a good idea. So I decided to either get like a Ninja 400 or a Yamaha, the R3. And so apparently I just went with the R3, which it has been a fantastic bike so far. If you're looking to get into like bikes or something like that, I would highly recommend going with the lower CC engine first. Just get a 300, get used to the bike, basically just max it out, because once you get done mastering this bike, like this bike right here is this bike is a cornering machine. Like, you can corner like crazy. Like, I've caught up with R1s and R6s already. Went on group rides and stuff, so this bike can definitely keep up. You just gotta, the only part where they get away from you is on the straight shots where they're just going like 120, 130. So, but other than that, like corners and stuff, like I caught up with them relatively good. So I can pass this. But yeah, this bike has been an excellent bike for me. Should you buy one? Yes and no. So if you already have experience riding bikes, I would just recommend just go with the bigger bike. Go ahead and get a 600 right away. It's really no need in getting this, because yeah, it's fast and everything, but I think you'll have way more fun with a higher bike. But like, for me, getting to know how to ride a bike and stuff with this is a lot. I'm glad I did it, because on an R6, if you accidentally like whiskey throttle the bike, you're gonna freaking loop the bike, which is not good. But if you whiskey throttle this bike, well, I'll do it right now, it won't do anything. Even if I go like, it'll jerk you back a little bit, but that's about it. You're not gonna freaking wheelie it and loop it. Yeah, so if you have never ridden a bike before, I would highly recommend getting this, because this is just so beginner friendly, and it's so nimble and light too. Like, they can freaking weave this thing in and out like crazy. It is super nice, super light and everything. I'd highly recommend getting this. Yeah, I'm about to upgrade to R6, so I've gotten very used to the bike now. I can control it relatively good, which is nice. Oh, look at that C7. I think that's sweet. Oh, this guy's gonna cut me off or what? There we go. And I think like the top speed on these bikes too, I don't know, because this bike is a little bit different for me because the last owner, he changed out the chain and sprocket, so it changed up the gearing a little bit, so I don't think it goes as fast anymore, but it does speed up quite a bit faster. That's awesome. Yeah, the bike doesn't go, like, I think I've topped this thing out like 98 or whatever, but I think before the guy swapped it, it went at least like 115, 120. I think the trade-off was I could just speed up faster. Yeah. So these bikes can keep up. You just gotta learn how to use them. I think it's a excellent beginner bike too. So. On your signals too. Also, one other thing, you need to make sure, I would make sure you take the MSF course, just because when you're taking that, you can actually, they actually teach you how to ride a bike and they provide bikes for you, so you don't have to bring out, if you go buy a brand new bike, you don't have to go drop your bike, you don't have to go drop your bike because you don't know how to ride it. You can go drop their bikes, which is a lot better, and it gets to learn how to ride it. You get your license right away. You don't have to get your you don't have to have a permit for 6 months. You just get them instantly, which is super nice and everything. Dang, that pops, bro. But yeah, this bike is super fun too. Like, I've been riding this thing like almost like 3 or 4 times a week. I mean, when I first got it, I was riding it every single day. Like, this bike is super fun to ride. You can do so much stuff on it. And a couple other good sides about the bike too, like, so for gas and stuff, I only put like 93 in it. So when I was putting 93 in it and everything, I paid around $6 or $7 each fill up. And this thing has like about 50 miles to the gallon, or 50 or 60. So I had ride for 200 some miles, and after this 200 some miles, pay $6 or $7 full tank and be good for another 200 miles. So that is one good upside. If you want to like daily drive this thing, like to work or anything, big gas saver. Like, this would be excellent for you. You want to save money on gas. And also another thing too, it doesn't look like a 300cc bike. Like, if you look at it, I'll throw up a picture then. It doesn't look like a 300cc bike. It looks like a 600, but it's a 300. But still, it looks like a good, fast bike. Also, if you get yourself a Yoshi exhaust, it will shoot flames. I've already shot like a foot of flames with crazy pops and everything too. That is super nice. Another thing I've been hearing about too is people think oh, it's a 300, it can't keep up on the highway, well, on the interstate. I've been on the interstate plenty of times, and I have been like overriding traffic. You might be running at 9,000, 8,000, 9,000 RPMs, but you can keep up the traffic real easy. You can weave in and out with traffic. Just another reason to get you this bike. Hello, sir. Who is this? Also, another thing too, like, if you're wondering if you should get a bike or not, buy a bike now. Just go and get it over with. It doesn't matter what bike you get, just buy a bike. Preferably a 300 if you're starting out first. So I think that about covers it, about all the bike stuff. Yeah, like, main things it has, good gas mileage, very cheap. You can find these things for like $3,500, like super easily. Yeah, you just gotta look right. This one's a 2018 R3, and you can buy the brand new ones for the MSRP is like $5,400 or something like that. So brand new, you're only spend like $5.5 grand on a brand new one, other than all the extra crap they put on there. But so far, it's been a super worth it for me buying this bike. I'm glad I did not buy a 600, because if I bought a 600, I would have maxed it out, and you know how fast those things go, so it would not have been good. If you're wondering if you should get an R3, definitely my pick. Get the R3. I love Yamaha. They have great engines and everything. They can withstand a lot of high RPMs like crazy, so they're super good. They last a while. If you're wondering about getting a Ninja 400, Yamaha R3, or I don't know what's the other one. Yeah, the KTM 390 or something like that. All great bikes. Just pick one. Just get into bikes. We need more people riding bikes now. But if you're thinking about the R3, definitely get it. It is definitely worth it. I think that's gonna end the video. So, that answered your question. If you should buy a bike or not, or buy the Yamaha R3. I hope it helped. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you later.